In the heart of the Botswana savannah, Valentin Gruener and his friend Mikkel patrolled on a routine anti-poaching mission. The sun beat down mercilessly as they scanned the horizon, their senses on high alert. Suddenly, a strange moaning sound pierced the air, emanating from the tall grass nearby. The men exchanged wary glances, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Cautiously, they approached the source of the noise, expecting to find an injured antelope. As they parted the grass, their breath caught in their throats. 3 lion cubs lay before them, their golden fur matted with dirt and blood. 2 were motionless, their small bodies already still. The third, barely clinging to life, looked up at Valentin with pleading eyes. The men's elation at their discovery quickly turned to dread as they realized the danger lurking nearby. A mother lion, fiercely protective of her cubs, could be moments away from attacking. But as seconds ticked by, no adult lion appeared. Something was terribly wrong. Valentin's mind raced, piecing together the grim puzzle. Poachers had likely killed the mother, leaving her cubs to a slow, agonizing death. The surviving cub's weak mules tugged at his heart, and a decision crystallized in his mind. "We have to take him," Valentin said, his voice barely above a whisper. Mikkel's eyes widened with disbelief. "Are you insane? It's a wild animal." "We can't leave him to die," Valentin insisted, carefully scooping up the cub. He cradled the tiny creature, feeling its rapid heartbeat against his chest. "I'll call him Silver." With heavy hearts, they buried the 2 deceased cubs and set off on a perilous journey to save Silver's life. Every rustle in the grass made them jump, fearing the return of poachers or other predators. At the veterinary clinic, Silver's condition was critical. The cub teetered on the brink of death, his tiny body ravaged by hunger and exposure. Valentin paced outside as the veterinary team worked tirelessly through the night. Would their efforts be in vain? Days stretched into weeks, and slowly, miraculously, Silver began to recover. Valentin visited daily, watching with bated breath as the cub took his first wobbly steps towards healing. Back at Valentin's home, Silver remained a bundle of nerves. Every sudden movement sent him scurrying for cover, a heartbreaking reminder of the trauma he had endured. Valentin's patience was tested as he worked to gain the cub's trust, spending countless hours simply sitting nearby, speaking in soothing tones. As Silver grew, so did a new set of challenges. The local villagers eyed the young lion with increasing unease, their whispers of concern growing louder by the day. Valentin knew he couldn't keep Silver forever, especially with his impending return to Germany looming on the horizon. With a heavy heart, Valentin made the agonizing decision to relocate Silver to a nearby wildlife sanctuary. The day of separation arrived all too soon. As Valentin said his goodbyes, Silver's confused cries echoed in his ears, threatening to shatter his resolve. At the sanctuary, Silver's transition was far from smooth. He withdrew into himself, refusing to interact with the other lions. The staff grew increasingly worried, their attempts to coax him out of his shell meeting with failure time and again. A year later, news of Silver's struggles reached Valentin in Germany. Without hesitation, he booked a flight back to Africa, determined to help his old friend. The sanctuary staff warned him of the dangers, but Valentin was resolute. As he approached Silver's enclosure, time seemed to stand still. Would the now fully grown lion remember him, or had their bond been severed by time and distance? Suddenly, a golden blur raced towards the fence. Silver, now a majestic adult, pressed against the barrier, his eyes locked on Valentin. The air crackled with tension as Valentin cautiously entered the enclosure. What happened next defied all expectations. Silver bounded towards Valentin, showering him with affection as if no time had passed at all. The sanctuary staff watched in awe as man and lion reunited, their bond transcending the boundaries of species and time. Valentin's frequent visits became a lifeline for Silver, easing his integration into the sanctuary. Slowly but surely, Silver began to interact with other lions, even participating in hunts. Their connection, forged in the crucible of hardship, remained unbreakable.